So, real quick before the video starts, if you guys enjoy it, remember to leave a like. Did I say start or begins? I forget how to do my intro now. Why does it matter? Whatever, dude. So, real quick before the video starts, if you guys enjoy it, remember to leave a like. And if you want to see more like it, remember to subscribe. I do say starts. Why did I get so confused on that? I just bamboozled myself. Yeah, we're playing Miners Haven from the beginning. Another episode of the series. We're going full swing right now, baby. We're keeping it coming. We're going. Yeah, as is tradition, I guess, we're gonna open some Halloween boxes and some boxes at the top of the episode. That being said, I don't know if there's really a need to, because while I was grinding off camera, I managed to get, where are they? A relic item, 2 relic items actually, and the spook storm, so I now have all of the Halloween exotics and one of the relic items, which is absurd. And I also completed all of the last quests that I needed to do. I went and grinded them out. I played for about 2-ish hours, a little bit longer I think, but I got all of them done. And I'll show some little clips, a little mini compilation, I guess, of me completing the quests. And 2 things to note. One, the audio sounds terrible because I had my fan on full blast and I forgot to turn it off, so the audio sounds no good for the bits where I'm talking. And second, I sound dead because I was trying to listen to Everywhere at the End of Time while I was doing it. Which honestly is kind of fitting considering how much I want to just forget that this update ever happened. For real though, the album is extremely dark, and I was not having a good. I actually couldn't finish listening to it in that sitting. I had to just stop and go to bed. I couldn't keep listening to it. So yeah, I was not in a great mental state, and at the same time, I was trying to do the challenges, which, you know, it went about as well as you could have expected. Anyway, here's the clips of me getting all the challenges done. Pretty cool. Stage 4 just started a few minutes ago, and I'm scared, but I finished the famine quest. Okay, in the middle of farming ghosts, I guess I just got a spook storm on this account. Okay, that's cool. I got 2 of the relic, too. What is my luck? Okay. Getting close to the end of stage 4, and I'm kind of worried for stage 5. I did the war quest, too. Look at that. Cool. I did it. Yay. I did it, guys. Let me go get Jake the plushie. Stage 5 just started a few minutes ago, and I hate it. I hate it. I'm just stalling because I don't want to listen to it anymore. I hate it. I hate it. There we go. There's Jake the plushie. Yeah, wasn't that so epic, guys? Me getting all the challenges done. Yeah, we're just gonna do some rebirthing though. I'm probably gonna try and get like a spook lord device and stuff. Do maybe some like last minute Halloween stuff, trying to get some of the last few items that I need. I'm not gonna do any candy farming, I don't think, because I can't be bothered. There's nothing that I really want to go for other than maybe the ghost portable. I might try and get enough candy to get that, but I don't know. That's the wrong setup. I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of rebirthing though. I'm gonna do some rebirthing, go for a spook lord device and stuff. It'll be fun. It'll be good times. I did all my challenges, so we're just vibing. I'm actually pretty happy with what I've gotten for this Halloween update on this save. Especially all 3, one of each of all of the different exotics. The fact that I got all of these, and I got a single one of each of them, I'm honestly mad about it. Not only for the people who couldn't get any of the exotics, but also for myself because it took me so long to get the spook storm on my main. And then I just casually get it on this alternate save file. Just instantly. I don't understand the RNG of this game. Next it's gonna give me a shiny pumpkin hut while I'm rebirthing today, and I'm going to fucking break something when that happens. I'm going to lose my mind. Until then, we're fine, but when it's gonna happen, I feel it coming. I know the game's gonna do it. I know the brand of bullshit that Miners Haven likes to pull. It's gonna happen. But yeah, I guess for now we're just gonna chill out and do some rebirthing. I don't know what life I want to get to in this episode. I do know that I want to start getting kind of close to second sacrifice here pretty soon, because it's taken me quite a while to actually get through the lives in this series. I've been playing a little bit slowly. I've been not playing super fast, not doing a whole lot of episodes, so we're kind of going slow. I might actually start doing some rebirthing off camera. I've not done that before, but I might do it just so I can get to second sacrifice. But I think once you get to second sacrifice, that's where kind of some of the more interesting stuff actually starts, and I can also start preparing this save file for third sacrifice, assuming I actually, like, want to do third sacrifice on the save file, because at this point I'm not sure if I'm even gonna bother doing it at any time soon after it comes out. So obviously the main focus is going to be grinding the hell out of my main account at that point. Yeah, I don't know, we'll just have to see what happens with that. I'm really not sure what the plan is. I do think eventually I'll continue the series and do Third Sacrifice on it though, so I kind of want to just be prepared for it when it does end up coming up. For now though, I don't have to worry about that. I can just chill and open some spooky boxes and not see what I actually got. Images don't load, and then it finally reveals a blinged badge giver. Alright, I think I'm gonna go to 125 for now. I'll get a Spook Lord device and then maybe a regular Overlord device as well, just for fun. You know what I could do? I could easily get a true Overlord device this episode too. If I really wanted to, we could just make this a full, like, Overlord device-filled episode. Get the Spook Lord, the Overlord, and the true Overlord. That could be fun. That could be a fun little bit for an episode. The only issue that I have with that is I don't want to, like, waste my gimmicks, because this episode's probably going to be named after me getting, like, my challenges done or something. It might be, like, doing last-minute Halloween stuff or something, I don't know. So, if I do that, then it's going to take away from another title or another, like, thing that I could use for a title to, like, get people to actually click on the video. This is a little peel behind the curtains. This is the type of thought that goes into some of this stuff. I gotta consider what I actually want to, like, do in the episode so that I can have titles and, like, gimmicks for other episodes so that people actually want to watch them. No, I think in this one I'll stick to just getting a Spook Lord device, and then maybe next episode we'll go for a True Overlord device and all that. Oh yeah, Talon did a dev stream today, on the day that I'm recording this, that is. Obviously it's gonna be uploaded the day after, but Talon did another dev stream. It was basically like a Q&A, which was kind of cool. I don't know, it was interesting getting to hear kind of like an inside perspective on some of this stuff. And to hear like some of the internal thoughts and stuff that goes on with like these updates and stuff, and all the thought process behind everything. It just kind of again confirmed some of my thoughts about the updates and development and how that goes. There's a very obvious and clear disconnect between Talon and Foxy. They both have different like ideas and ideals for the game. They both have different like thoughts on how to handle things. They don't communicate very well, so different things end up happening. And honestly, it's just kind of unfortunate. It's really sad to see how some of the stuff gets handled. I really feel like stuff could be so much better if there was just like more communication between the two. I think the most important takeaway from it though is that Talon actively hates Fargil just as much as the rest of us, so he's on our side, guys. We got him on that at least. Oh, and on a serious note, there's also not going to be any more rail turn patches, so Talon's not going to try and take out whatever rail turns get found. They're just gonna wait until railguns get, like, reworked or changed. That means I finally get to leak the Blind Justice turn that I use. That's pretty cool. It already kind of got leaked, but, you know, there it is. I use Blind Justice. It's just so you know. Alright, and now it's time to go for my Overlord device, my Spook Lord device. I definitely haven't tried to get it multiple times and made bad setups because I was just not paying attention at all. This is the first attempt right here. This is the first and only attempt that you'll see of me going for the Spook Lord device. Don't you even worry about it. I am a fantastic Miner's Haven player, and I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, maybe if I actually like try and focus on just making like a good loop and building an actual competent setup, I can actually get it. Don't worry though, you're not gonna see the fail attempt, so that wouldn't let you see me failing at this game. What do you think I am? Think I'm gonna let you guys see me being a bad player? Absolutely not. Yeah, I keep trying to type final upgrader because I'm so used to having that instead of the ultimate sacrifice. It's so weird having this upgrader and not the final. Alright, here we go. This should probably make me enough money. This is like an actual decent setup, I think. I hope. Alright, I'll just let a few ores get into the setup and we'll just see how this goes. Alright, switch out the Teslas. How much are these ores worth right now? Oh, they're already okay, yeah. Man, wow, this is crazy. It's actually, like, working. It's actually a setup that's probably gonna make me enough money. Wild. Yeah, okay, I keep saying that, but I'm not gonna include the fail attempts in there, so for you guys, this is just me getting the money for the Overlord device immediately. Eh, whatever, dude, it's fine. Q&D, easy. What a great setup right here. Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and save this real quick, just so that I can be lazy and get the Overlord device easy. Alright, there we go. Give me my Spook Lord device. Alright, let's get the regular Overlord device now, and my actual functioning setup. Yeah, this game is kind of hard when you don't actually try. Ignore that it took me 22 minutes to get something working. I don't want to talk about it. Whatever. I guess after this I'll just do some like normal rebirthing again. We'll see what we get. Might get something cool. Might get a shiny pumpkin hut and I'll break something and end the video. That would be pretty fun, I think. Don't you guys agree? That would be great. You know, I kind of miss having to have. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of miss having setups where I actually have to do something like this. Like, this setup, I have to just switch out the Teslas and add in the furnace, and I miss that. I miss even having to do that. Because the setups right now, you literally just have to load them, and then you win, you're done. That's all it is. I miss actually doing shit in this game. It makes me a little bit sad that I don't have to. That's just kind of how it is, though. That's with the way that rebirthing is now. That's just how it be. That's just the current meta we live in. That's gonna change with Third Sacrifice. We'll actually have to play the game again. That'll be fun. I'm really looking forward to Third Sacrifice still. Even after the colossal failure that was the Halloween update, I'm still looking forward to Third Sacrifice. I think as long as they just, like, focus on the mechanics, they can't mess it up. There's no way that they can mess it up. With everything we've been told so far, it's gotta be at least half decent. Like, if nothing else, it just gives us, like, a nice reset and a nice starting point and changes some, like, features that'll make the game a little bit more challenging. Like, with what we've been told, I cannot imagine a future where Third Sacrifice is, like, terrible or it's awful. I can see it being bad and getting kind of tiring after a while, but I don't know, man. I have some hope for it. I have some hope for it even after the atrocity of Halloween. Oh yeah, and speaking of Halloween, I do want to mention one thing real quick. I've just kind of had this on my mind. I've been thinking a lot about my video and about my criticisms and about people who have been criticizing me for being so harsh and negative about the update and about the game. I've seen a lot of people and heard about a lot of people shit-talking me and, like, criticizing me for being so negative on everything. And, you know, I can't say I didn't expect that. I obviously knew there would be people like that. There were a lot of people who were, like, defending the update and defending the devs in the game in the shouts and stuff. And I knew there would be a lot of people who, like, were obviously upset with me criticizing that, but the amount of people who were upset about it, like, the amount of people who I've seen who don't even, like, understand my arguments and don't understand what I'm saying, or why I criticize the update at all. It gets to me, and it annoys me, because these people very clearly haven't watched my video. They don't understand what I'm saying at all. I've seen so many people get on me for complaining about items being bad, even though I very specifically addressed that in my video. Very specifically addressed Third Sacrifice and the nerfs that'll be coming, and why I don't actually care that every single item isn't great, but that it's just too many items. A lot of people just don't understand that. They didn't watch the video, they didn't get that, and I think part of that might just come down to me not being very clear with that before the video. I can't understand people not wanting to sit through a 40-minute long video about Miners Haven. I get that. It makes sense to me. That I can, like, wrap my brain around. But just people clearly haven't watched the video. They're, like, misrepresenting my arguments. They're arguing against things that I don't actually, like, believe. And, you know, just getting on me for criticizing the game and all. I've seen a lot of people try and defend it by saying, like, oh, well, you should just be happy that MH is getting updates, period. And, like, I am. I'm very happy that MH is getting updates, but if those updates aren't good, then what's the point? I make these criticisms because I really love this game. I care about this game an immense amount, way more than I should. I make these criticisms and I get so angry about it because I want the game to be better. I'm extremely happy that it's getting updates, and I'm very thankful for what the game has done for me. But the updates that we've gotten, especially recently, just have not been very good. They've not been very good, they've not been very fun, and I've criticized them because I want the game to improve. I want the devs to make changes and actually, like, make enjoyable updates and do things that I think would be better for the game. And I think a lot of people just don't understand that. They don't. And I understand that's kind of the perception that I've created of myself. I've always been kind of like the negative complainy man on Miners Haven. I don't think of myself that way, but I know a lot of people do because a lot of my videos have been very negative. I've made a lot of videos that are focused on criticizing the game, talking about bad updates and stuff, and there's a reason for that. I want them to improve. I talk about the bad stuff because it's very easy to look at the bad stuff and go, hey, I don't like this, here's what you can do to make it better. Because I want this game to be better. I want it to improve, and I want it to be an enjoyable time. I love the game, and I really just want to see it be better. And it annoys me so much, but I think a lot of the problem is me. I think a big part of this issue comes down to just how invested I am, and sort of the negative perception that I've created for myself, along with not being super clear with my arguments outside of that 40-minute behemoth video that clearly not everyone is gonna watch. I don't know, it annoys me, but at the same time, I kind of feel like I'm a bigger issue than I like to think sometimes. I don't know, man, shit's confusing, especially when you've got, like, a lot of people who are criticizing you or being negative towards you. And I guess that's kind of like a taste of, just even like the tiniest little taste of what the devs get. That's probably what they go through all the time. Not even probably, that is what they go through all the time, like 30-fold what I experience minimum. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just been on my mind ever since I made that video. I've just been kind of thinking about things, thinking about my thoughts on the game and other people's thoughts on me and on the game. I find it kind of interesting to talk about. I find it kind of interesting to just, like, discuss things. And also to kind of clear up this perception that people have that I hate this game and I'm super negative on it. I'm not going for Life 1 Million because I don't enjoy the game. I wouldn't be going for that if I didn't have fun with it, at least somewhat. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna leave that there. I don't want to get too rambly or go on about that too long, but I did think it was probably worth talking about. I just wanted to get some of my thoughts about that out there, outside of just like a tweet on Twitter that I made. Hey, speaking of, you should go follow my Twitter. Link in the description. Yeah, that's right, bitches. I turned that nice little discussion about my feelings and about things that were going on in my mind into a plug. That's all it ever was. It was designed from the ground up to be a plug. Now you're really seeing behind the curtain. Now you're really seeing what it's like to be a YouTuber. Emotional manipulation to gain followers. That's where I really step in here. That's my strong suit on YouTube. On a more serious note to that, that's also something that I think about sometimes. I think about like having my channel memberships enabled and like asking for donos and stuff. It feels almost like weird, okay? And I'll ask for them, and people will actually like become members, and they'll drop these donos, and I'll make like jokes and shit, and people will actually do stuff, and it just makes me kind of like think about that dynamic between content creator and fan. And I don't like using content creator, but that's just like what the terminology is nowadays. You've got the YouTuber, the content creator, whatever, and then you've got the fan. And especially with my fan base, I've got a lot of children who follow me, so I think about that sometimes, and I wonder, like, am I doing a bad thing by asking for money for what I do? Am I like a bad person? And I also think about it in the sense that like my content for what I do is relatively low effort. A lot of my edits aren't anything extreme. It takes me like for some of the longest videos, it'll take me like a few hours to get them done. Some of the like review videos and stuff take me like 2 hours from start to finish to get the video done. It makes me wonder if like the numbers that I get and the fan base and following that I have are deserved, and if all the money is deserved. I wonder how like manipulative I actually am with that stuff, and how much of an effect that my words actually have on people. Because clearly a lot of the stuff that I've said works. People like become channel members and shit. People subscribe and stuff. I don't know. I don't want to get too deep at the end of this episode. I know I'm kind of like spilling out all my personal thoughts now and shit, but I don't know. That's something that I think about as well. Just like having channel memberships enabled and all that. It really just kind of makes me wonder if that's something I even should be doing, or if it's something that I should feel good about doing. And how like shouting out channel members at the end of videos and stuff as well. How doing that makes people want to become channel members just because they want to hear their name and shit. They want to hear me say their name. I don't know. I don't know. This isn't something that I put quite as much thought into. It's just something that's kind of like been on the back of my mind ever since I enabled channel memberships. Is this something that I even should be doing? Is this something that people like need? Some of the perks even I don't like follow through on as well. So I wonder like what if people become channel members expecting something and I don't follow through on it? At that point I'm just like lying to them basically. But I need to go through and change some of those perks, because some of those I think I just can't deliver on. I don't know. I'm gonna stop like rambling and just like spilling my thoughts out on you guys. This episode has kind of just been like a therapy session apparently at the end of this year. Nice little Halloween quest video, getting shit done, and then at the end it turns into me just like rambling about my feelings on YouTube and about people criticizing me for minors hate and shit. And now I can't stop like burping and shit now. I don't know, man. This is getting pretty rambly, so I think I'm gonna try and just leave it and do a little bit more rebirthing for the episode. Holy shit, I've been recording for almost 50 minutes. Yeah, I think I need to like stop recording now so I can actually like I can have like a decently length episode. Yeah, next episode I'll probably end up building myself a new setup. I might go for like a True Overlord device and stuff. That'll be pretty fun, I think. That'll be interesting. See if I can get a very early True Overlord device. I'll have to bring out all the shop items and stuff. That'll be fun. And maybe I won't go on like a big ramble to you guys about what's going on. Okay, well, I'm gonna end on 169 because funny number. Yeah, thanks guys for watching. I appreciate you sticking around for MH from the beginning. I appreciate you guys checking out this series. If you made it to the end here, I appreciate you putting up with all my rambles and failures to actually build a proper setup and all that mumbo jumbo. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna still give a shout out to my channel members. Hold on, let me pull them up. We got Crowbars, Mickles, Skella Games, Vajutsu, Dissa, Luke, Aramix, Darful, Phantom Ace, The Fake Velociraptor, MLG Ben, Properize, Sims for Waifus, Atrax, Nish, Alex, Ninja Girl, Lilione, Cruncha, Bem, Abysmals, Fish, Diamond, Yakuzio, and the wrestling master himself, Gage Taylor. Thank you everyone very much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Again, the support during Halloween has been absolutely fucking crazy. It's been absurd. I think this is the best my channel has done, like, since Reincarnation, which is absolutely wild. And Third Sacrifice is coming hopefully pretty soon, so I can only see it going up from here, so thank you again, guys, for watching. I appreciate you being here, checking me out. I've rambled enough this episode. Thanks for watching. Love you, hate you. Peace out, everyone.